How's it going? Doing my little project here for Bio 110. I was a little confused about this whole thing, but I think I got it covered now. So my little concept map. I didn't draw it big enough. This is a retry. I tried to do it, but this is what I got here. If y'all can see that. Sorry, my handwriting is so bad as well. But just to point it out, so blue equals skin. So this is how our skin is going to be in the year 2491. A little reflective covering. I'll get into that details as I get to it. And in the purple is some eyelids, which I'll get into that as well a little bit. As you see, our feet, we don't have regular feet like how we do now. Same with our hands, if you can see that, a little difference. I got 1 trait, 2 trait, 3 trait, 4 trait, 5 trait on here. I got 4 traits. The 5th trait is just the salt filtering nozzles. So that's the inside right here. Here's my guy. So I tried to do it best I could. So as you see, we got the feet here, then the hands, the eyebrows. He doesn't have hair. I don't know if we will have hair, depending on what I'm going to explain, just because of all the water and all that. And then obviously the skin he has on there. I still think we're going to have much of our human form. That picture kind of doesn't look too good. And then I think our lungs are going to be a lot more bigger as well, just because of how I'm going to explain it. So kind of how I got it going was by this year, climate change has dramatically changed Earth. So sea levels have rose and it has gotten a lot hotter. And then I think we're going to be living on a lot of floating coastal cities, so like Seattle, Florida, all those areas. Storms are going to be pretty popular, and majority of people will spend most of their time by water or in water. So that's important to know. And then just my traits. Just my traits. My number 1 trait is the webbed hands / feet. And that's because we're going to spend a lot of time swimming and diving for our food and transportation. I think we'll have boats and submarines. We'll have all that high-tech technology. I feel like a lot of people will very much be the same, but these little increments will help us just gather our food better and all that, it would be interesting to see this for sure. Number 2 would be transparent eyelids. So kind of like crocodiles, how they have those transparent eyelids, which allow them to see certain things. That's why I got the purple on here. It's a little bit higher. I kind of drew them in as eyelashes a little bit, just because I couldn't really work too good on the eyelids here. But yeah, that's kind of what I was going for there. Then my trait 3, I didn't label it here, but I guess I could just do some sort of enlarged lungs. That's what this purple is gonna be, because we'll be underwater, we'll be by water, so we're gonna have the lung capacity for all that. And I think it's a very good possibility that can happen as well with the technology that we're gonna have too. It's gonna improve a lot more, and I think that's a good possibility there. I'm running a little long on time here. Trait 4 I got on here was a reflective skin. So obviously the blue on here. And then trait 5, interesting one here. I did some research on this. So salt filtering nozzle glands. So if you're thinking about that, like marine birds a little bit, how they have that type of stuff. Because fresh water, there's not too much sources of it, just because we'll be consuming a lot more sea water and not much fresh water because we'll be by there. Some advantages to that is better salt regulation. So sodium process and all that will be higher up. And it reduces hydration. Some disadvantages, you'll need more energy for that. Obviously, when you're producing a lot more sodium, you're going to need a lot more energy within that. For my trait 4, for the reflective skin reptiles, my selective was extreme sunlight and heat can create dangerous levels and UV exposure. So that's kind of what the skin will help out with. For the advantages is it reflects sunlight, but a disadvantage is it might make us a little bit more visible to predators, which at this point, you never know who our predators will be. Maybe some sharks or something like that. Trait 1, the webbed hands. I think we'll spend a lot of our time swimming, like I said. And so that's how we're going to get this stuff. But this will help us become faster swimmers, better underwater navigators as well. Some disadvantages is that we can't really drive much of the transportation. We'll probably have some type of technology that can do it, or shoot, even AI at this point now. AI is taking over. Hopefully not. Trait 2, the eyelids. So this will be better for underwater eye protection. It will help us see underwater a lot better, protects eyes. I guess you can't see as far would be a disadvantage, and slight reduction in visual sharpness. So then enlarged lungs will help us breathe longer. Disadvantages, larger chest, bigger body mass, more nutritional requirements for food and all that type of stuff. Where's my... some methods, kind of. Yeah, so I explained the clay figure. My concept map drawing, I'll have to make it a little bit bigger for when I actually turn it in, but I gotta label it, all that too. But yeah, that's my presentation. Y'all should vote for me. I'm not the best of artists, but shoot, it's something. So hope y'all have a good night.